Da, 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 da.
Hey folks, welcome back to Tekkit with Target. Now, I've had a couple of after-take episodes, not outtakes. Outtakes are me doing strange and silly things. But I did a couple of after-take episodes, and, well, the first thing I did is I started layout on my new workspace area. So you can see here that I put up some outside walls that I'm going to build a laboratory, a lab in. Let's not go on that word, as well as putting down the outline to a tower and the basis for a bridge and my farm area so that I can start, well, luring these pigs back. So to do that, I'll quickly pick up some wheat and I can start an animal farm using that, but not immediately because there are some cows over that way. And then I also went mining with the destruction catalyst, which is why I have a ton of diamond. And let's teach the wheat to the transmutation tablet. Put that away so we don't lose it. And I'm quickly going to go put that into masterate. I also did a lot of digging. So you can see here, I'm still working through some tin ore. Now what I also dug up was some tungsten ore. Now tungsten has twice the value of diamond, so that's quite valuable a haul. And I've got some tin dust here to go smelt, as well as some, well, I'll smelt the silver ore next because that's quite worthwhile for me to do. And I've got a reasonable backlog of power, so I'll wait for that to finish and put the silver ore in, which should be a second. There we go. Now what I'm going to do today is I'm going to build a quarry to dig the basement to my lab. As you can see, tungsten is worth 2 diamonds, so I'm quickly going to make sure I taught this to my transmutation tablet, and then dump that in there. So that's 10 diamonds. Now you'll also notice that I have 2 energy condensers, because I built one of those using the holes from my mining trip, which was quite profitable. And so what I'm going to do today is I'm going to put down a quarry. So I'll show you how to make a quarry, as well as an engine to drive the quarry and get all that working. So what I need to do my things today is, funnily enough, I need exactly 11 diamonds. No, I don't have one of those, unfortunately, not yet. But I need 11 diamonds, and then I need a mass of other items, which I'll quickly make as I go through my list. So we've got that in there. Quickly go over here. Now what we do need as well is I'm going to need 4 lapis lazuli to make my landmarks, which you'll see why in a moment, as well as plenty of iron. So I need 28 iron, which I don't think I'll actually be able to get out of here. So I am slightly short on resources. That's actually not a worry because I have lots of stuff just sitting in my energy condenser, accumulating power. So I'll let that fill my... Now, each 4 stacks of those are diamond, so I can quickly do that. And so I need 28 iron, which I have there. Need 16 gold, which gold is... Have I... Oh, I haven't actually made any gold ingots yet, so I'll do that in a second. And I need plenty of cobblestone, so I need 28 cobblestone as well. And I need 4 redstone torches. I don't think I've actually made a redstone torch yet, or if I have, I haven't taught it to the transmutation tablet yet. So to get that out, I will quickly make an energy item, which I have no idea what's an energy item of appropriate cost. Ah, no, that's iron dust, silver dust, tin dust. I think copper dust is... Oh, this is blocked onto matter. So that's not going to make much of a difference. No lock. There we go. So quickly, the Mobius fuel. I need 4 redstone. And I need a 5th redstone for my engine. So I'll hang on to those. And then I need lots of sticks. So iron pickaxe, bronze dust. Have I taught sticks? Probably not. So I'll just get a load of wood, so I can convert those to sticks. And I think that's everything. I have diamonds. Oh, no, I need my iron ingots. So I'll quickly smelt this iron. While that's running, I'll get some more silver dust and get started on this copper. Which I should actually have kept some of that coal. Not to worry. I'm quickly going to nab that. Which you may think wasn't the smartest move, but I have to go down there eventually. So that's 10 coal, so that should hopefully be more than enough to refill that up. But I'm not going to use coal because I can get 4 times the amount of charcoal out for that. So burn that, get 40 charcoal out instead. I do actually need some torches, but no, I don't need torches. I need redstone torches, which are a completely different beast. So I'll quickly put this in there. And that's probably 10 of those. I got my gold ingot, which I need a lot more of. So back to the condenser. And what do I have that's valuable? Oh. Oh. Well, that was smart. Now I have no gold ingot. But I will pull out all the redstone I have in there. Need a 5th one, and I can convert all of that. So let's get another gold dust. Go and quickly smelt that. This time straight to the transmutation tablet with it before I do something silly. So there we go. Transmutation tablet can now make gold if it could before. And I'll quickly throw all this excess redstone in there. And oh, I need a lot more for that. So this might actually prove to be interesting. I'll actually take out the gunpowder and the iron dust and all the redstone I have in there and just leave a single stack. I'll do the same on this side, and that will hopefully get me through my diamond drought. There's gunpowder, there's some coal, more redstone, more redstone, more redstone. Ooh, oh, I only need 16 gold, so that's excellent. I thought I needed 28 there for a bit, but I'll hang on to that one. That can be converted. And let's put the rest safely in my alchemy bag. So I have my gold bar in there as well now. And I never actually even used my silver dust. That would have been bad. But, well, plenty of silver dust, so I have wood. So the first thing I'm going to make is I need 7 wooden... I need 7 wooden gears. Now this is more than 4, 7. This will actually get me 8, so that's fine. Then I need 7 cobblestone gears, which is why I did that. So that's 7 cobblestone gears. And I need 7 iron gears. Now, for the recipe I actually need 3 iron gears. So that leaves 4 more, which I'll convert to gold gears. And my recipe needs 2 gold gears. And the final piece I need is 2 diamond gears. So that's that bit of the recipe for Quarry done. Now the next bit is slightly more expensive, so let's get my redstone torches out, and I'm quickly going to teach these to the transmutation tablet, just in case you didn't know them, and then 4 landmarks, which will get me exactly where the amount of equipment I need. Now the last thing I need is a diamond pickaxe. So as you can see, Quarry is quite expensive, and 1 redstone. So I can hopefully remember the recipe for this correctly, which I don't think I am. As always, this is useful. Oh, well, there we go. 3 iron across the top, gold and diamond across the bottom. Gold and diamond across the top, 3 iron. And there we have a quarry. And redstone. And now I'm going to power the quarry using my redstone engines, which is probably not the best way to power it, but for the time being that'll do. I can actually do with redstone. I'll use 2 redstone torches. And then the other thing I need to do, before I do that, I'm quickly going to go fetch my iron dust and put some copper ore up to smelt. Because I might as well keep doing this while I'm going. So the final thing I need is I'm going to make some pipes. Now, I haven't made pipes before, so I'm going to make smooth stone pipes because they travel a bit faster than your regular variety of pipes. And for that I do need some glass and some stone, if I can get gravel, and 2 stone and 1 glass gives me 8 pipes, so I'm gonna get myself a lot of, well, I don't want to make too many, but I don't want to be short, so what I'm going to do is put down the coal, that in there. Now, where am I going to put this quarry, you ask? And that is actually a good question. I'm going to place it right underneath my lab, so I will go down a single block, and I'm gonna uncharge my this so that it out. Oh, bugger! I did not mean to take out that last layer. So, and 1 more. No, let's hope I don't fall down. As you can see, ooh, wasn't that nice? Ooh. I'm going to put the quarry down here. Once I finish mining this bit out. this out slightly slower, but that's because I don't want to exceed the confines of the area that I'm mining in. Oh! Oh! Aren't I lucky? That's 3 uranium that I've just been sitting on all along. I'll quickly collect all these. And, of course, I do need the quarry to pipe out, so I'm going to have it pipe out in this direction. And there's a specific reason I'm doing it in this direction, and that's because my transmutation, or my... that is over this way, so... I'll do this, and I'll put down the pipes in a second. First, I'm going to put down my landmarks to mark off the area that I want my quarry built in. Now, I'm gonna... I can't break this apparently. I'll fix that in a moment, because the quarry is going to go down. I'll place the quarry right over in this corner, which will actually solve that problem for me as well. I'm going to place this one up. That one there. This one. Just to make it dig out at the right height. That one. Which should work out as the right height, but may not, so I'll just clear out where all my pipes are going. Should be over this way. Actually make myself a stairway out using that. So all my landmarks should have dropped down now, and hopefully, no, I need to drop this another 2 in height. So I'll quickly do that. Turns out the quarry has a minimum height. So I don't fall down into my quarry. Now, you may be thinking, why don't the quarry will surely dig this out for me, yeah, but it will also destroy the resources, and I've managed to run out of energy as well as room to place this in, so I'm quickly going to exit this in the most humiliating fashion I can. I'll quickly go get myself some more energy into this. I'll keep the stove, because all this has drained my Klein star. And I'm just going to use those 2 diamonds to charge it up. So back to digging. Ow. And of course I do hurt myself. So there we go. Just sprint around, collecting all these loot balls. Now, the purpose of the loot ball is quite simple. It stops the game from lagging. Because if you're digging out a huge area, like I've just done, you really don't want it to get all laggy because of the So, and well, slightly over eager there. So that means I'm going to put down my quarry right there. And quickly collect my landmarks back up again. And that leaves me plenty of room to put down a floor above, as well as my 4 landmarks. And now, before I place my redstone engines, I need to escape from this again. So, back the nerd pole. And now I'm going to make myself 3 sets of pipes, because that'll hopefully be just enough to get me where I want to go. And I'm also going to get rid of the excess materials I've picked up. Now, as you've noticed, I haven't before... Actually, let's keep a stack of those just so I can get it out. I haven't put ores in here, and that's because ores don't actually do anything when placed in a tablet. Anything that doesn't have an EMC value just sits in here, and that'll eventually clog it up, but that's not a problem right now. So let's get this thing plugged in and wired up. So I can put down 3 engines to power it, 1 below it, 1 to the side, and I'm going to put another one on that side. So that means that I need 2 redstone torches to power all these. 1 down there for that engine and 1 there for both of these. And then it's going to send out a pipe. Well, everything that it mines is going to be spat out the top there, and it's going to run over this way, and so, and then let's power it up, which will be okay. Let's try this again. 1 redstone torch there. We'll power that one, and this one. Yep. 1 down there for that engine. And it's going to take a while before it'll actually do anything, because it actually uses a lot more power than the redstone engines produce. Or rather, they produce power at a slightly slower rate than it consumes. And I can get out of here and quickly close that off. Now, hopefully this produces power, otherwise I might have to... Actually, I will make myself I'll make myself a steam engine, because that seems prudent. I will also have some more clone steak. Not the nicest, but steak is steak. Well, not all steak is equal, but this steak will do. So the way you make a... Well, let's first get me lots of sticks again. I can't actually get sticks. I need... lots of planks, so let's get me some planks. And some cobblestone. Well, I don't actually need the cobblestone. Yeah, actually I do. And then let's get a piston. Oh, oops. Back the other way. Piston, let's see if I can remember how to make a steam engine, and of course I need glass, so again, towards the bottom end, see can I get something. There we go. I need some glass. I might need redstone. I never remember if I need redstone. but there's some energy. I'll grab some redstone and go to the crafting bench and see engine. Now, I have a redstone engine. I want to make a steam engine, and yes, I did remember most of the things don't need redstone. So, it's a piston with, and first let's make my gears. So I need 2 gears. Why do I never remember these things? I just looked at it. Yes, it's 2 stone gears. So I have my 2 gears. Let's cover them in stone. Right, that's 2 stone gears, a piston, some glass, and some cobblestone gives me a steam engine. So let's get rid of my excess building materials again. And let's go, actually give me lots and lots of coal, which I'm going to nab from in here. Actually, I'm going to nab lots of charcoal. And I'll place the charcoal back in here. So that charcoal will power the engine. Oh, it has been working. As you can see, it started there in the corner. I will leave 2 of these and place that one with the steam engine. It isn't actually turned on yet, so there that one. And that's going to provide a lot more power. And I'll hide my redstone engine along with my extra pipes in my inventory again. I do have that feather there. And my philosopher's stones there. So this has been quite a long episode because I've been doling around, but I'm going to call it there. I will make another aftertake after this one where I'm going to end the episode, and as the ending credits I'm also going to run the aftertake where I'm just going to install the floor into the bottom of my laboratory so I don't drop down and fall to my death into the quarry. So thank you for joining me, folks, and I'll see you next time. And thank you for sticking with me for that tiny bit, folks. I'll see you next time.